Hello everybody, Super Tim 101 here, and welcome back to Thunderbolt Thursday. This is where I go over all sorts of Thunderbolts of various shapes, sizes, and colors. And today we're going over the Thunderbolt 5SS. Now the Thunderbolt 5SS is typically a laser boat platform, and we are treating it as such today. It has lots and lots of quirks for that, so let's jump into the mech lab and check those out. We've got an energy cooldown of minus 10%, an energy range of plus 5%, an inner sphere medium laser range of plus 10%, a medium pulse laser heat of minus 5%, an inner sphere medium pulse laser range of plus 15%, a flat energy heat of minus 5%, missile cooldown of minus 15%, an inner sphere medium laser heat scale limit of plus 1, an inner sphere medium pulse laser cooldown of 10%, of minus 10%, and an inner sphere medium pulse laser heat scale limit of plus 1 also. So, we are going to completely ignore the missile quirks and the medium laser quirks and go strictly into the medium pulse laser territory, running 7 medium pulse lasers. With the heat skill limit, you get 7 without ghost heat. It is a little bit of a short range weapon, so I did add a targeting computer here, which gives a slight boost to the beam range, a 4% boost, which isn't great, but it helps a little bit. It also helps get you that paper doll, which lets you know what component to target faster, which is important. As you'll see in the game, I was able to target some components and blow them up. With full ferrofibrous and full endo steel, I'm able to run the Light Engine 350, which is the highest rating engine for this particular mech, which gives you a speed of 87.2, which is pretty fast for a inner sphere 65-ton mech. You are still spicy though, even with the 4 extra double heat sinks in the engine and 1 in each side torso. You still only have a heat management of 1.36, so it is still a spicy mech even with the heat skill limit and no ghost heat. And yet, it can still do significant damage at those closer ranges, and with the skill tree as well as the target computer and quirks, you actually get into closer to ER medium laser range, which is pretty nice. So, with all of that said, let's jump into the skills and see what we are running. We've got the full laser duration because you want to make sure that your burn time is as short as possible to target those components. You want full heat gen because it is spicy. Full range that you'll see in the game. I have a range of 333, which is pretty nice for medium pulse lasers. It gets you into pretty good range and also has better drop off. I did run 4 points into cooldown, but it's kind of a dump stat. You can find other places for that if you want. Full hit points in skeletal density and armor hardening. Full hard break because you are a little bit of a poking mech insofar as, when you're skirmishing in and out of buildings in short range, you want to be able to stop when you want to and not go further than you want, be more exposed than you want, and take more return fire. So full hard break there. Full cool run, full heat containment because it is a spicy mech. 1 seismic sensor, 60% radar deprivation, and I found experimenting with this new skill tree that 60% radar deprivation is a good sweet spot for that. Adding the 3 extra points for 100% can work on certain Pop-Tart mechs and maybe even light mechs and things that you want to lose. You want your enemy to lose track of you as much as possible, but you're a 65-ton heavy mech, and so 60% is good enough to break LRM locks and things like that. So, and then 1 UAV and 2 cool shots, and I did include the 25% cooldown for the cool shot, which I typically don't, but because this mech is sort of short range, and it doesn't always have time to just sit in the back and cool down, I wanted that extra 25% to stay in the fight a little bit more and get those components destroyed. So that is the build, that is the skill tree. Let's jump into a game, and I hope you enjoy. Going high ground, that might be a good idea. Do that.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
It's barely scratching.
Got a couple on saddle.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Yeah, it's the Hunchback crew.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
There's 2 or 3 hunchbacks here at Saddle.
The hostiles have already started to make a dent.
Um,
Target spotted. To stop them.
Really?
Target spotted.
I don't see him. Looks like they're noped off. Alright, let's go reinforce.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
And we're reinforcing the tunnel.
Target destroyed.
Right torso on golf.
New target
Ooh,
acquired.
dire roll pushing in. Let that dire wolf peek.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the tunnel.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
We're gonna lose everybody here.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed. Override shutdown.
Sorry. We're a quarter of the way there. Keep it up.
Echo 5, Power Spin Locust. He's got stealth armor. High right now, moving left.
Halfway there. Hostile target beta is destroyed. This should buy us some more time. Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements
GG.
on the surface.
That went better.
You mean the belch in the mic?
Oh, I didn't even hear it. I was
Oh.
too focused, I think. Not bad. Those hunchbacks were in that last game that did the base cap. All right, I wanted just a brief recap of that game because I thought it highlighted a lot of the things that this mech does well, and a couple things in terms of game mechanics that I could show off. One, I was sort of patient. I stayed with the team, was able to then get those kills towards the end of the game because they were already beat up, and I'm able to do quite a lot of pinpoint damage, even if it's not all front-loaded, but with the short burn duration of the medium pulses as well as all the skills and everything for it. I was able to really target those components. I was able to drill right through the center torso of that Sun Spider who was open, and then blow up things like the Heavy Gauss or that one Hunchback, things like that. And also just get that damage that I needed on the, was it a Jaeger mech or a rifleman? I think it was a rifleman at the end there. So really able to kind of drill through armor and drill through components with the not quite pinpoint, or not quite front-loaded, but certainly pinpoint damage with the medium pulses, as well as using some of that range boost that you get from the quirks and target a computer to stay into optimum range. I abandoned that tunnel push. That tunnel push was not a good idea by my team. I mean, I suppose it did its job ultimately, but there is way too many of us sort of stepping on each other's toes in that tunnel push. We weren't being patient and waiting for them to peek and then opening fire, but we were kind of trying to peek. We weren't doing it as a team so that everybody was getting shot at different times, and we were stepping on each other, blocking firing lanes, blocking retreat lanes. That poor assassin, I think, got nailed a couple times by the direwolf. The direwolf shot the Atlas. It was pretty messy, but so that's why I went out. I really couldn't help there. I was going to get in people's way if I tried to push because of my range and because of the placement of my lasers. I'm not like, I can't shoot over people. So that's why I pushed out of the tunnel and into someplace else, and actually got the enemy as they were retreating out of the tunnel from that push, and that helped a lot as well. So I wanted to highlight that. Be careful of those tunnel pushes. They can backfire easily if you start stepping on each other and shooting at each other because those firing lines can get crowded. I also wanted to highlight I used both heat vision and night vision in this game. Heat vision really helps make it clear where your enemy is when they're going in and out of cover. The white hot mech is going to be really contrasted to the cool trees or cool buildings around them. So I turned on heat vision to see the mechs that were coming out of the tunnel and shoot them through to the trees. I also turned on to night vision when fighting the stealth mech because he's not going to emit a lot of heat. You're not going to see him against everything that's cool because he is also cool. That's what stealth armor does. It masks your heat signature. So turning on night vision though helped with that contrast. I was able to spot him, and then we were able to take him down as a team. So just keep that in mind in terms of vision. Try to cycle through the vision where it's helpful. When you need a little bit more contrast, the heat vision can really help. And then when you have stealth mech, sometimes the night vision helps as well. So keep that in mind. But that was the build. That was the game. Just be patient with this mech. It's speedy. It's fun. It can deliver quite a bit of damage and blow off components. I really like the Thunderbolt. So if you like this, please consider leaving a like. And if you like this sort of content, think about hitting that subscribe button. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day.